Hey guys, Trent here. I'm still reeling from an awesome Evo 2022 weekend. Some amazing sets on all 3 days. Shout outs and congrats to Nee for taking it. It was quite an amazing last few matches. Me and my Megaton guild were all on the edges of our seats watching it and talking about the matches as they were happening. Besides the Evo action, I think everybody was kind of speculating, would there be an announcement for Tekken 8 or some sort of other Tekken project at the end of this weekend's Tekken activities? And I will say there was, but once again, I think that Harada and crew, Bandai Namco, handled it poorly. And I'm just going to show you a little bit of what happened. So there was this cut to a video after the tournament. And the video was a semi-fake out, like Harada likes to do. And it basically made it look like it was just going to be a video about the Tekken World Tour and about how the fact that it was going to be in Amsterdam. The final was going to be in Amsterdam. Big middle finger to New Orleans, who of course got canceled after COVID. But anyway, final's going to be in Amsterdam. That's where it's going to be. And they also announced a new balance patch for Tekken 7, which just kind of comes out of left field. I thought no one expected this. A balance patch. I don't think it's going to be hugely substantial, as you can see. Just Tekken 7 battle update. No new characters, no new stages, at least as far as they've shown. It's just going to be a tuning, if you will, which a lot of people have asked for. So good on them for doing that. Where the confusion comes in is kind of at the end of this little trailer. So I've already moved about halfway in, and we're just going to start and watch this, and then you'll see. I think I got my order backwards. They showed the balance patch announcement, and then they showed this. So either way, they Amsterdam plus balance update, and you're going to see in just a second the kind of confusing thing, which is maybe Tekken 8. Okay, so that trailer plays. Everybody's like, ah ha ha, free update is all Tekken 7's getting. And then they cut. I knew something was up when they cut to this cheesy Tekken 1 ending, which only the OGs, like Cuddlecore, probably didn't know about this one. But all of us old man Tekken players, we knew exactly what this was. Okay, let's pause on that. And no, I'm not throwing shade at Cuddlecore for being a newer player in the scene. I think it's awesome we have newer players in the scene. Anyway, this image pops up, and it's obviously a new render of Kazuya that's next-gen graphics, and it says, "Get ready" in a new voice. Now, I think everyone thought this would be Tekken 8, because it's new graphics, it's a new announcer saying get ready, it's not being reused. I do think this is to signify Tekken 8 is in the works, but it's a long way off, or at least that's my opinion. And the balance patch is kind of to tide you over until some Tekken World Tour final event. They'll probably reveal a trailer or something. So probably still a long wait. I'm hoping that they will at least come out and say for us dummies that yes, this is an indication that Tekken 8 is brewing. But again, this is where my criticism is and how Bandai Namco did this. This reminded me a lot of the Lydia reveal and the Kunimitsu reveal. If you remember way back at the fighting game developer roundtable a long time ago, the Harada came on and spoke, and he said, okay, here's a trailer. And it was like this 2 to 3 second image of a figure on top of a Japanese pagoda a long time ago. And then that was the end. There was nothing else. And then later, when they revealed Kunimitsu's character trailer at Attorney, Harada was like, yeah, I expected people to figure that out, that was Kunimitsu. It was obvious it was Kunimitsu. And I think that they've gone kind of with the same strategy here. They've shown this trailer for TWT and then just this get ready teaser at the end. And I don't know. I would have been fine with this if there would have been some sort of official confirmation of what this was. But again, I think it is Tekken 8, and I think that Harada is just expecting you to know this. But just the way that they try to build hype, I don't get on board with. And maybe that's just me being selfish or entitled or whatever. I just don't get on board with these kind of, oh, you know what it is, right? Because no, No, actually, we don't because Bandai Namco doesn't communicate very well. We don't know what this is. It could be anything. It could just be a get hype for the next season image for all we know. But anyway, this is what they did. I was not a fan of it. I thought it was kind of weird because Harada was there. Like him and Michael Murray were at Evo. And then during this, like during or right before or after this trailer, there was this really weird shot of the announcers table where like Tasty Steve and Mark Man and they're all standing up there getting hype over the balance patch. And then Harada runs up behind them and like he doesn't come out in front. He's just like shaking Tasty Steve and like high-fiving the guys. It was very strange. Like he came up and maybe did a thumbs up or something. I'm sure there'll be a clip on YouTube in the coming days. I just wanted to get this out. But basically, there's this get ready thing. Harada runs up and starts like high-fiving the boys and like shaking everybody like what is this? Is something about to happen? What does this mean? Is he going to speak? And then it just cuts off to another trailer. And it comes up on the screen. It says, Evo special event or announcement, whatever, coming up next. So I think a lot of people thought, okay, there's the teaser for Tekken 8. Now Harada is probably going to come on stage and say, hey, thank you for your patience. We're working on Tekken 8. We don't have anything else to show you today, but just know that it's coming. It's out there. We are working on it. But instead, you just get this weird shot of Harada like manhandling Tasty Steve, and then it cuts to the special event countdown. So everybody's waiting, thinking it's going to be something. And then when the timer finally runs out, one of the Evo main guys, I'm not sure who it was, I don't even know if he introduced himself, maybe I missed it, comes out and gives a brief speech about how wonderful everyone is and how far Evo's come and how he appreciates all the staff, which is wonderful. But the way this was all arranged was set up poorly in my mind. And this is no dig at Evo staff or anything at all. They all did an awesome job. So yeah, it was kind of weird. I think this probably does mean Tekken 8 eventually. I just think it's done in Harada and Bandai Namco's weird way of just assuming everyone knows what something means. And maybe that's fine. We'll just have to be patient. I think if this is Tekken 8, it's still a long ways off, especially with the Tekken 7 balance patch. My next video will hopefully be about that. My next Tekken video anyway. So I do think this is Tekken 8. I think Harada's just playing with us. Let's wait around and see on this one. Maybe there'll be some clarification forthcoming. But anyway, guys, get ready for the next something. I don't know what. We'll figure it out. Buff Lee in season